Hiya, it's 12 and I'm so late today, running late. Not that there's anything in particular to be on time for, and I'm waffling. I've just been to the co-op, got my mum and dad's flowers for the grave. Let me just get across the level crossing. And you can see them pop through. It's awkward carrying a brolly and the bag and the phone at the same time. Luckily I didn't have to go over the bridge. The gates were open. It's actually only spitting a little bit, but I've got the brolly to protect my phone more than anything. So I thought, yeah, maybe if you just want to walk with me to my mum and dad's grave. Obviously I won't show you the actual grave, but I'll video up to going into the grounds and on my way out as well. Yeah, I'm down St John's Road. It's quite busy actually, and it's warm. The match last night, literally on the end of our seats, but you know what? England still did us proud because they got us to the finals. So yeah, well done England. I know we didn't win, but you still did us proud. Yeah, it's horrible when it goes to penalties, but it's gone. Yeah, so I brought me little fork, the garden fork, and the only little one, and the trowel, because I made a promise to my mum that we'd all still look after her family grave. So it's like my nanny and my granddad, two of my uncles and a cousin who I never knew. They're buried in that plot. Of course, as you know, my mum and dad are now at the back of my mum's family's grave. So when I put flowers, or when we all put flowers on my mum and dad, hang on, sorry, it's just crossing over. So when we all put flowers on my mum and dad's grave, we also do my mum's family grave as well. But like weeds grow through as well, and just to keep it tidy. And then once I've done that, got rid of any weeds that are grown, or unwanted weeds I should say, then there's loads of vases. So spread the flowers around my nanny and granddad's grave, which is my mum's parents and my mum's brothers and my mum's niece. Yeah, my mum always worried whenever she went to the grave with me to put flowers on my dad's grave. Hang on, again. Yeah, so whenever we went to the grave, my mum used to say to me, I don't know whether she said it to the rest of my family, but she used to say to me, what worries her is when she's passed away and she's with my dad, that her family grave will get neglected. And gone well, it's over again. And well, I assured her really, made a promise to her, said no, that'll never ever happen. And when we buried mum with my dad, like my sisters, my brother, my daughter, my sister-in-law, can't go through all of them, but we all said at the grave that we'll keep that promise to mum, and we'll tend to her family's grave regularly. So it's every time we go to mum and dad's grave, so we just look after her family's grave as well. A nun has just passed me and said good morning, which reminded me of when I was at my dad's grave last year, I think it was, or hang on, right, hang on a minute. and I was putting like flowers on, and she came over, not that particular nun, but a nun came over, and she asked if it was an anniversary or something, and I said no. I said, we come every week and put flowers on for my dad, and I said how long he'd been gone. So she took my hand. Do you know what, it's got to have been a couple of years ago now, because she took my hand, and she couldn't have done that last year because of COVID. So yeah, she took my hand anyway, and she said, let's say the Lord's Prayer together. So we both said the Our Father for my dad, which was nice, it was lovely. And then she went, and I looked around soon after, I couldn't see her. But yeah, that was a nice moment, it was lovely. I put my brolly down because it's only spitting and it's driving me nuts trying to negotiate with my bag, the flowers, and the brolly, and the phone as well. Right, I was going to my mum's. I've come turning down that road. But instead I'm going to visit mum and dad at their grave. On the 19th of July next week, my mum would be 84 and they would have been married 63 years. So death us do part, as they say. Right, I'm at the churchyard now. I'll show you the willow tree. It's beautiful, isn't it? Right, I'll pause this now and I'll record soon. Right, the heavens opened, I've done it. I got soaked because I took my jacket off, I was too warm. So I'm not going to zoom in on... Hang on. Right, without you seeing. That's mum and dad's. And that's mum's family grave with flowers. So yeah, I've tidied the, got all the weeds up off my mum's family grave, and there was loads of flowers on mum and dad's as well. So I've added more. Right, so I'm gonna put my jacket back on, it's too warm. I put my hair up while I was doing the grave, and I'm sweltering, so that rain was a godsend. I needed that, so I'm going to stay here for a little bit, talk to mum and dad, and then I'll start recording soon. Right, so just walk with me home now. Good job I brought my brolly. It's the willow tree. Peter and willow. It's beautiful, isn't it? Always emotional when I've been in the grave. I still can't believe my mum's gone. It's hard to accept, but I'm getting there. It's the road I turned down again, going to and from mum's. The song I had in my head at the grave was Annie's song, John Denver. My mum and dad's song, Along with Memory by Elaine Page. They were both played at mum's funeral, along with Mother of Mine by Neil Reid, which I chose that one. Hang on. Yeah, the other day I was walking down St John's Road and there was workmen by the vets around the corner from the vets, and one of them was humming Annie's song, and then he just smiled at me when I looked, because obviously I recognised the song, but you know, nobody hears that these days. And I told my sister about it, because I think she's the only one that would really understand that I think it was a sign from my mum and dad to tell me that it's going to be okay. So standing at their grave and that song come into my head anyway. I mean, obviously it's going to, because I'm at their grave. But yeah, I'd like to think it was another sign putting that song into my head. Just to say they're hearing me, they're listening to me, they know I'm there, and it's a sign to let me know that I know that they're there as well. So yeah, thank you for walking with me to and from the grave. And as you can see, the rain's come down. It's that drizzle stuff that gets you wet. You don't realise it's actually raining until it rains down on you, but I've got the brolly, so I'm alright. Might go to the marina later, I don't know yet. So see how I'll feel by the time I get home. Because I'm running later than usual today, and I haven't been in the shops, only for my mum and dad's flowers. Anyway, on a brighter note, so, you need to have, well, you don't need to, but you know how much I love squirrels. I want you to look at Dennis Jennings' video this morning. Squirrels, you get squirrels at the back of, get squirrels in his garden, because it's onto the back of the park. So yeah, have a look at it, because these squirrels, amazing camera he uses, gets close-ups. So yeah, have a look at Dennis's squirrels in his garden, because they are so cute, beautiful. Yeah, I was watching that this morning while I was putting my makeup on and having a cup of tea. I thought it was so cute. I'm going to end this here. I'm nearly at Tesco now, because I want to get my papers and a few little bits that I normally get in Tesco. Let me just cross over. That's handy. Still checking for cars though, don't trust them. Yeah, so I'm gonna end this and have a lovely day. And even though it's raining, it's warm, very warm. So catch us later. I don't know if I'm going to the marina yet. I'll see how I feel later. So yeah, keep smiling and enjoy your day. Enjoy your new week. See ya.